DTM, German touring car racing. So this is back in 2021, final race of the season. This is at the Norris Ring. And this is the Red Bull Ferrari that belongs to Liam Lawson. He's leading the World Championship. I'll let the commentators explain that.
227 points for Liam Lawson, 208 for Kelvin van der Linde, who share the front row of the grid once again today, and Maximilian Gotz, the other driver that can win the championship, on 205 points. So a top 6 finish will do it for Liam Lawson. Whatever else happens, top 6 finish and he will be champion. For Kelvin van der Linde, he has to win the race with Lawson 7th or lower to win the title. And for Gotz, he has to win the race to win the championship, but with Lawson 9th or lower. So that is the task they face.
Right, good. Let's hear from Liam and Kelvin van der Linde what they have to say about this upcoming race.
Sounds like it's such a big advantage, but we all know how tough it's going to be. So what do you think? How tough will this race be for you and to finally snap the title?
Yeah, I mean, we know how quickly it can change in these races. So, and obviously we saw how turn 1 was yesterday. It's very easy to lose a race here, so we need to make sure we get a clean start. From that point, we will know more or less what the pace is like. But today, yeah, no stupid risks. Just need to grab as many points as we can and hope that it's enough.
What are you going to do? We need magic. How are you going to do it?
I'm going to try to win the race. That's the first important thing. And then we're going to see what happens in turn 1. I don't know how it's going to happen. I'm hoping I can stay with him on the track. Yesterday, he was already ahead of me before turn 1. So I'm going to hope I can get a better reaction and try to stay next to him.
So this is what happened in race 1 the previous day. So this is what they're talking about. Lawson in front, van der Linde behind. And long drag up to turn 1, hit the brakes for turn 1. See, van der Linde just, yeah. And then he drove into the wall. Yeah, a bit of an idiot. Caused all sorts of chaos there. Yeah, just lunging up the inside like a complete just lunatic there. Anyways, that left Maxi Gotz to win the race and put us in the title situation that we were in there. You can see on the replay, he goes just completely wide. Lawson gets tagged. Van der Linde gets... There's no way... You know, you're going to get pushed into the wall if you're driving like that. That's just being an idiot. There we go. Crunch. So... when they're saying, well, let's hope what happened yesterday doesn't happen today, that's what they're talking about. So let's take a look at what happened because, yeah, all kinds of things happened in this race. And we'll take a look and see what you guys, maybe in the comments, you can let me know what you thought of this, because this was a really exciting season, DTM 2021. And there's our starting grid. So the two protagonists on the front row again. And Maxi Gotz, he was down in 8th place. But Key, a lot of Mercedes ahead of him. So, yeah, this was a really fun season to watch. And it was, like I say, it came down to the wire. 3 drivers in it to win the World Championship at the very last race. So, such an exciting season to watch. Yeah, and it kind of came to an end in a very weird, strange way. Let's take a look here. So here we go. Race 2 start. Van der Linde way back, and again, all 4 wheels off the track, smashes into Lawson. Just this time he doesn't hit the wall, but yeah. So immediately that was under investigation, as you can see. But Lawson had to come into the pits. His car was pretty much, well, destroyed, really, I think is the only word you can use to describe his Ferrari at this point in time. Because van der Linde had hit him on his left-hand side and smashed, he got another car smashing into him from the right-hand side. So anyway, Lucas Auer, He took the lead of the race from Kelvin. Van der Linde second. At this point, Van der Linde has to just win the race as Liam Lawson comes out of the pits. And he says he has steering damage. He has no steering. So here's a replay of the start. Make of this what you will. I think this guy's a complete fucking moron. I mean, that is Michael Schumacher 1997 against Jacques Villeneuve. Take this guy out of the race. Just get him out of the race. That is all he's trying to do there. He's not trying to, look here, all 4 tires off the track, just dive on the inside, smash into him, push him off, get him out of the race. And I'm sorry, I know that's how South Africans win their rugby games as well. I see it all the time, but this is not rugby. This is racing now. And what was happening there, that ain't racing. I remember as a kid, I used to, this is going to show my age now, I watched the Van der Linde brothers, I think it's not their dad, their granddad. I used to go to the track and watch their granddad race. So, yeah, I wonder what his granddad would say about that kind of maneuver. And there was all kinds of, Lamborghini got destroyed, Mark Rockefeller there taking out his teammate. But this was the condition Lawson was in. He's being lapped there. I think he got lapped a total of like 19 times. These DTM races are 55 minutes plus 1 lap. So here he's being lapped again. And Van der Linde was under pressure here from the 2 Mercedes behind him. And I think this is Ellis through on the inside here. And now Maxi Gotts, the other championship rival, is right in there, right up behind Calvin. Both of those guys now, Maxi Gotts has to win the race. Lawson was back in the pits again. They just sent him out. And they said, well, just go around and see. Maybe something happens. Maybe just go out and see. Just try and finish, just get to the end of the race. But I mean, you can see he's completely stricken. His car, he has no steering. There you go, no good. So after the pit stops, Lucas Auer, he had pulled out a big lead, and he was, after all the pit stops, Lucas Auer was just back into the lead. And he was leading from the other Mercs. This is Calvin's pit stop. Nothing to speak of happened really in the pits. Everyone that mattered at the front got a really good, clean pit stop, and there wasn't too much racing. The Norris Ring, as you can see, is a bit of a tight, tricky circuit, difficult to overtake. But Calvin van der Linde had a problem, and Maxi Gotts got right up to him. This is the battle now for third. And Gotts putting moves on him, trying to get around the outside, and just a little bit of rubbing there. That's okay, rubbing's racing. Now Maxi Gotts is right through and right up on him in the slipstream, and Van der Linde is going defensive, very, very, very defensive, and it's just, yeah, there's a bit of, he's just a lunatic, yeah, just sideswiping Gotts there. I mean, there's Liam Lawson staying well out of the way, and yeah, wow, you know, not very good, but he had a puncture here, and that would see him, that tyre would eventually go, and they would see him into a spin, and so Maxi Gotts was through. So there went the puncture, that was that, end of your race, good, serves you right. And then all the Merc drivers in front of Maxi Gotts caught a bit of a sickness called Rubens barrichellolytis, and suddenly slowed down and let Maxi Gotts through. And the most unlikely man to win the World Championship going into the race won the race. The other two didn't score points, and so Maxi Gotts is the champ. So, oh my goodness, what happened there? I don't know. Maxi Gotts, he was miles away from Lucas Auer. Lucas Auer, it took him 4 laps. With Lucas Auer going slowly, it took Maxi Gotts like 4 laps to catch up and overtake him. And yeah, I'm sure he's very happy he won the championship there. I wouldn't really, I don't know if I consider that one a victory. There's the podium here. Liam obviously looks very disappointed. Van der Linde, he just looks happy that Liam Lawson didn't win it. That's a bit rather embarrassing there from Calvin, you know, as long as he didn't win it. The old Springbok All Black rivalry there, I think. you know, I don't know. I just get bad vibes from this race. I don't know how you guys feel about that, but yeah, not very good. But there's the final championship standings. I don't know what Calvin's so happy about. Lawson still beat him. Here's the interviews.
Liam, at the beginning of the race, everything was looking so promising, and then everything just went wrong.
It's just the exact same as yesterday. I really thought the guy would learn after what he did yesterday to do the exact same thing. Obviously ruined our race from there, so yeah, pretty gutted, really just disappointed for the whole team. They really deserve this. They've worked so hard this year. Every weekend have given their absolute maximum, so yeah, I really wanted to repay them this weekend with the title. We had it obviously right there as well. Pole position again today. Car was really good. Had another good start, but sometimes you just can't prevent the same idiots from doing the same thing. So.
Yep, unfortunately you can't stop idiots from doing what idiots do. So, yeah, poor Liam. But it worked out well in the end. Liam's now racing in Formula 1 for the RB team. And in fact, in the last Grand Prix, he was, out of the 4 Red Bull drivers, he was the top finisher. So, yeah, he's getting his Formula 1 career together, having a decent season so far in an RB. But yeah, still decent for RB. And now Liam Lawson, yeah, he's doing good. Calvin van der Linde, well, he's still driving GT3 cars, failing to finish Le Mans, and you know, well, it's just really not going anywhere. So maybe there's a bit of karma there. Guys, you can let me know what you think in the comments there. I think van der Linde is just a complete maniac. He's just like an idiot. That's just not the way you win races. You win races by being faster than the other guy, not bashing him out of the race so he can't compete against you. That's just not great. Not great to see. It wasn't good in '97 when we saw Schumacher attempt it, and yeah, it's, for me, no. As far as the Mercs all moving over for Maxi Gotts, well, team orders are legal, and how you feel about team orders is how you feel about team orders. I'm not here to change your opinion on that one. That's yeah. I'm in favor of team orders. Do what you got to do to win. Don't do these things that Calvin van der Linde does. But as a team, you know, you can make way and do things like that to ensure that your brand Mercedes, instead of Red Bull, Ferrari, or Audi, wins the world championship. So, yeah, it's the last race of the season. Team orders can come into play. When that kind of stuff starts going on in like the second race of the season, then you can say, yeah, no, not for me. But anyway, guys, there's that. Hope you enjoyed that one. Quick look at the DTM 2021 season finale. It's Friday, it's 4th of July, so happy Independence Day to all our American friends, and have an awesome weekend, everybody, and don't forget to always have a good time all the time, guys. Cheers.